Hey class, and welcome to the multiplying two-digit numbers grid version, or the tic-tac-toe version practice page, so that you can see, you can just practice along with me after watching the actual teaching of the tutorial of multiplying using that method. Okay, so watch this first if you haven't watched it, so you can know it, and then you can just follow along with me here. I broke it down into 4 strategies. Strategy 1 is to make a grid, break the numbers down, multiply, add any zeros if needed, and I kind of talked about those zeros before, and add all 4 numbers up. Okay, so let's get started here. So 82 times 53. So I'm going to make that grid first. So I call it the tic-tac-toe version for a reason, because I'll make a grid that looks like a tic-tac-toe. All right. And step 2, I'm going to break the numbers down. So I'm going to put them in 82, right? It means 80 plus 2. And 53 really means 50 plus 3. Okay, and we're going to multiply these. So here we go. I'm going to multiply, and I'm going to add any zeros if needed. So again, I take a look, right? So take a look. There's a 0 here and a 0 here. I'm multiplying these two numbers first. 80 times 50, and it's going to go into this block right here. So 80 times 50, 2 zeros, right? 0, 0, and I'm going to throw them in here. And then I'm just going to multiply 8 times 5. 8 times 5 is 40. So I have to write 40. So my first number is 4,000. Next, 2 times 50. So it's actually 100. I already know that, but let's just break it down. I'm going to add the 0. So add 1 0 here. 2 times 5 is 10. So it's 100. 80 times 3. So don't forget about that 0. I have a 0. No zeros here, but a 0 there. And then I'm just going to go 8 times 3. So we're always multiplying just single-digit numbers all the time. 8 times 3 is 24. And last but not least, 2 times 3. Well, there's no group of tens here. They're all both groups of 1. So 2 times 3 is 6. And I'm just going to take those numbers, and I'm just going to add up all these numbers right here now. I just figured all those out. So here we go. 4,000, right? That's the largest number, plus 240. Just make sure you're lining these up properly when you're adding them together, and that you don't put a 6 here and add it to the tens column, right? If you want to put zeros, just to make sure to keep your place value. So 0, 0, 0, 6, 6, 4 plus nothing is 4, 2 plus 1 is 3, and 4 plus nothing is 4. So your answer is 4,346. Let's try it over here. Again, practice one more time. 36 times 73. Step 1, going to make that tic-tac-toe grid. And break it down. 36 means 30 plus 6 times 70 plus 3. And here we go again. See two zeros multiplied by each other, so 0, 0, right? 30 plus times 70, 2 zeros there. 3 times 7 is 21. Next step, 30 times 3. So you're multiplying a group of 10, so 0. And then 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, going across this way. So 70 times 6, or 6 times 70. I'm going to add the 0 there because I see 1 there. And then 6 times 7 equals 42, which equals 420. And last but not least, 6 times 3, so just 1, 6 times 3 is just 18. And we're going to add them up all together again. I'm going to take the largest number, 2100, or 2100, plus 420, that's a 4, plus 90, plus 18. Again, be careful, you're putting all the numbers in the right place value. 0, 0, 0. And 8 plus nothing is 8. 2 plus 9, or here I'll do it. 9 plus 1 is 10. I always like to make groups of 10 first. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. 1, 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. That's a 4, I believe I said. So 2 plus 4 is 6. And 2 plus nothing is 2. So your answer is 2,628. And so there you go. 2 ways of just kind of looking at, again, me going over through it, of the tic-tac-toe or grid version for multiplying. Isn't it fun?